In this video, we'll be taking a look at what is known as the unique tool, and conceptually it's very straightforward. What the unique tool allows us to obtain is a result set that is considered unique based on the field or fields you want to observe, and the unique values will feed into the U output stream, which simply stands for unique. If there are duplicate rows of data, they will feed into the D stream, which stands for duplicate. Now, in order to illustrate how it works, we'll look at a few examples using the restaurant sales dataset. So I'll drag in an input tool onto the canvas and connect to the restaurant sales dataset accordingly. Now, for the purposes of this illustration, I'm actually going to bring in a sort tool, which we observed in the last video, and I'm going to sort the waiter column in ascending order, i.e. the waiter column will be ordered in alphabetical order. And we'll also sort the total bill column in descending order, i.e. the amount will be sorted from highest to lowest. When we add a browse tool and run the workflow, you can see the resulting dataset in the results window. Okay, great, so with the dataset as per expectation feeding out of the output anchor of the sort tool, we can now remove the browse tool and replace this with a unique tool. So the sort tool output will connect to the unique tool input. When we click on the unique tool, you can see we are presented with a very simple configuration window on the left-hand side. We simply need to select columns to find unique values within. So to start, we'll simply click on Waiter. When we run the workflow and observe the unique stream's output, you can see that we are getting one row back for each name respectively. So we can see one row with Alex, followed by one row with Amanda, followed by Amit, and so on. Now the key thing to note here is that we are only looking in the waiter column for unique values. So we are only observing the name Alex once in this result set. And the respective columns of data in this result set, i.e. the total bill and the number of persons, is predicated on the first value observed. So in this example, we are getting a single row back for the waiter named Alex, and we can also see that we are getting a total bill of 153.86 for which he served 4 people. Now this is because we have sorted the total bill in descending order, and 153.86 was the first record that was observed which contained the waiter Alex. The second record also contained the waiter Alex, which is therefore considered a duplicate, despite having a different total bill of 152.63, and this record will feed the D stream. All of the other rows of data that have the name Alex in the waiter column have been fed into the D stream, or the duplicate stream. If we scroll down to Amanda, you can see that the first observed value was check 798 with a total bill of 151.03, and number of persons is 6. If we go back to the unique stream, you can see that this is indeed the record that is pulled through as the unique record for Amanda. Now just to make the point clear, if I change the sort tool so that the total bill is sorted in ascending order and rerun the workflow, you can see that we are now getting a different unique row for Alex, but we are still only getting one row with the name Alex in it. So the input into this unique tool is important in determining what is the unique record that is observed if you are not selecting all of the fields in the configuration window. Okay, so let's just quickly change this back to descending order and take a look at the duplicate stream. Here you can see that we have all of the other rows of data, so a lot more rows of data with the name Alex in the waiter column, because Alex had already been observed once, same with Amanda, and so on. In this next example, we will go back to the configuration window and we will also select the number of persons field. Now before I click run, give yourself a brief moment and pause this tutorial to think about what will happen here and what you might expect to see as the result. Okay, so because we have now selected 2 columns, what we are telling Alteryx is that when there is a row of data that has a unique combination of waiter and number of persons, then feed this row to the U stream. All other rows should feed the D stream. So when we run the workflow and observe the result, you can see that we're getting more rows back with the waiter name Alex, in fact 5 in total, and each of these rows has a different number of persons. So each row in this result set is unique based on the combination of waiter and number of persons. You will not see 2 rows of data which have the same waiter name and number of persons value. The remaining rows from this dataset will feed the D stream. If we now add the column total bill in our configuration window, what do you think will happen? Well, if we run the workflow, what you can see is that Alteryx is bringing back rows of data where the combination of all three columns is unique. Now, because the majority of the rows have a different total bill value, the majority of rows are feeding into the unique stream. However, if we click on the D output anchor, you can see we have one row of data that is appearing. Now, this tells us that there is already a record in the unique stream with the combination of values Amit, 114.45 and 4 persons. So if we go across to the output anchor of the sort tool, which is feeding the unique tool input, and scroll down to Amit, you can see that there are indeed 2 rows of data where the combination of these 3 columns is identical. Hence, the first observed record is feeding the unique stream, and the second observed record is feeding the duplicate stream. So to summarize, you can use the unique tool to observe unique rows of data from your incoming dataset. The first observed row of data that contains a unique record based on the field or fields you select will feed the U stream, and any subsequent observation will feed the D stream. If you are not selecting all fields in the configuration window, you can use the sort tool in conjunction with the unique tool to get your records in a particular order that you may want to observe.